second problem, which is the employees then have to have too much access to too much.
Let the record reflect that the witness has answered in the affirmative, and now I appreciate.
With respect to pro-democracy Chinese citizens, is Twitter endangering their lives by allowing China to advertise on the platform?
I think that's a very valid concern, sir. And that was a concern that was raised to me by the employees inside Twitter who were disturbed that in a country where the service was not allowed to be used and provide a voice to the public, but that money was being accepted from organizations that may or may not be associated with the Chinese government. And I believe there was a Reuters article just a day or so ago saying that they did identify that there were governments related to China advertising on the platform, possibly in violation of Twitter's own policies. You can think of it this way, which is it doesn't matter who has keys.
Can you describe the types of efforts you've seen by foreign governments to infiltrate, control, exploit, or surveil Twitter and its users, and share what steps Twitter and regulators should have taken to protect against these attacks?
Sometimes it's not just the engineers or the technical access that they want. What I did notice when we did know of a person inside acting on behalf of a foreign interest as an unregistered agent, it was extremely difficult to track the people. There was a lack of logging and an ability to see what they were doing, what information was being accessed, or to contain their activities, let alone set steps for remediation and possible reconstitution of any damage. They simply lacked the fundamental abilities to hunt for foreign intelligence agencies and expel them on their own.
I wouldn't exactly give a passing grade to Twitter when it comes to the security of information that they've gathered. Now let me ask you on the other side of the ledger. Would you grade as well the government agencies that have some responsibility to make sure that the American consumer's privacy and security is protected? For example, the Federal Trade Commission, Securities and Exchange Commission, and others.
I think, honestly, I think the FTC is a little, over their head. They've compared to the size of the big tech companies and the challenge they have against them, they're left letting companies grade their own homework. And I think that's one of the big challenges. Contacted and told that there was at least one agent of the MSS. I think the regulators have tools that do work, but they're not able to see which tools in their tool belt are the ones actually working, and they're using the one-time fines that the companies aren't really afraid of. The thought was, okay, we'll pay that and we can keep kicking the can down the road and hope